Bitcoin just broke another all-time high, currently consolidating on the daily chart. Just higher highs, higher lows, just making moves to the upside. ADA on the daily looks like trash. XRP on the daily, you start zooming in, just sideways doing nothing. Ethereum, just an absolute failure on the weekly chart. Look at this. Can't even break previous swing highs of 2024, let alone all-time highs. Altcoins, this isn't their cycle, I guess. I guess it's just not their cycle. This is an altcoin holder wake-up call. That's what this video is, and I'm being a little bit sarcastic in the intro, but I really want to talk about this because it's a sentiment that I'm seeing in the comments in relation to altcoins. Like, they're just not performing well, and I want to break that down in this video. This is a very important, I would say, reminder as we get ready to enter, I would say, a crypto bull cycle, a super cycle. So hit the subscribe, hit the like on the way in. And before we even talk about altcoins, I'm going to obviously talk about ADA, XRP, and Ethereum charts and really point out some incredibly relevant information. The question I have for you in relation to altcoins real quick is, are you going to let the whales beat you in this bull market? Are you going to let the market makers and exchanges and the whales shake you out at the beginning of a bull market? That's the question I have for you. The altcoin holders that just think altcoins are not doing anything, that's the question I have for you. Very key, important analysis on the daily chart before we step into that altcoin conversation, because we're at a very critical point of the cycle. Bitcoin is in this environment, breaking all-time highs. But in terms of the technical analysis move and what might be in store in the shorter to midterm, I do want to bring this up. We've been waiting for kind of the continuation and the escape from the 20-day moving average, a higher high for Bitcoin, very similar to what we had back here in this move in 2023, the fall of 2023 into the winter of 2023. And check this out. I mean, look at the similarities. Just a boom to the upside, pull into the 20-day moving average, and then another move to the upside. Here we are. Boom to the upside, go into the 20-day moving average, and now we're getting this move to the upside. So I want to talk about something in relation to this move compared to this move. Obviously, the technicals are insanely in line. And look what happened next. We consolidated for quite some time. That's the early December, and then the swing low was late January. So almost 2 months of kind of sideways and down before Bitcoin did go higher. That's in play right now. We could very well fall below $100,000 for Bitcoin. What I want to mention to you, though, right now is January 2023, okay? So basically what I'm saying is back here, when it was consolidating and started falling, January 2023, this is what we had going on. The FOMC announcing that, they're going to keep the policy, the rates, no rate changes basically. And, everybody's speculating on what's going to happen with 2024 rate cuts. Now, as I do this video today, tomorrow is likely going to be a rate cut happening. We're in a different aspect in terms of what the federal government is doing with rates and all that good stuff. But I think even more importantly, this is really what I wanted to talk about as it relates to the Bitcoin technical analysis and how it might move crypto markets in the short term. This is the US dollar currency index. So if we go back to the chart back here in late December 2023, here's January 2024, notice what was happening. This US dollar currency index, as the Fed is maintaining rates and everybody's speculating about when rate cuts, was getting ready. US dollar was getting ready to bounce to the upside on the weekly. Not to mention, we were kind of bottoming out on the momentum oscillator and oversold on the quicker momentum oscillator. And then we had this move to the upside, right? So months of upside for US dollar. Look at what is happening right now as altcoin season is just beginning, as we're in this new era for crypto, everybody, because I assure you back then, we didn't have Donald Trump as this first pro-Bitcoin president coming into office. So not only do we have all the fundamentals in line bullish-wise, but US dollar looks like it's kind of topping out here, let alone just below overbought on the RSI, slower moving momentum oscillator, and on the stock RSI, the quicker moving momentum oscillator, it did hit overbought. The US dollar could be getting ready to fall at the most brilliant time on just a zoomed out crypto chart, the cycles of crypto, meaning we are entering this historically bullish area of parabolic gains. US dollar getting ready to top out while we're getting rate cuts tomorrow. Could this be really lining up this way? Why we have a pro Bitcoin president just getting ready to enter office in around a month? Is this really happening? Is this really happening? And with that being said, when we start diving into the short-term technical analysis, we have to be very careful when we're kind of just, taking a fractal from basically last year when things were way different. And by the way, this is a very bullish fractal either way, but we have to be careful in saying, we might get exact similar consolidation like we got here. Maybe we'll fall back below $100,000, maybe who knows how it'll play out, but we have to be careful. And so we know what we're looking for on a technical analysis aspect. That is to say, consolidation, because look, put aside all of the fundamentals that are happening, we are getting a bit of bearish divergence right now. Oftentimes that leads to Bitcoin consolidating. And this is what happened last time, right? That bearish divergence led to a nice price dip for Bitcoin. We could be getting a price dip for Bitcoin. It could happen. Be prepared for it. Dips in bull markets are normal. 10, 20, 30% dips are very normal. Now, how does this play into all the altcoin stuff that we're talking about? I want to be very clear. When you zoom out on a weekly ADA chart, on a weekly XRP chart, on a weekly Ethereum chart, these charts are incredibly bullish. Anybody that is posting negative comments about any of these altcoins is clearly zoomed very in on these charts and not zoomed out. I really want to just encourage all of y'all, zoom out on the charts. Look at where Ethereum is right now. One of the most bullish altcoin charts is Ethereum. Not just because there's such a nice breakout in store for Ethereum, but this shows the entire altcoin market how early we are right now. And then XRP, almost exactly the same. You can look at XRP and be like, oh man, that's over. Like that was an insane move, almost like 400% move to the upside. It's over. Here's what's so bullish. That move happened going into the altcoin season trigger. Do you realize how bullish that is? This was the end of a bull market 2 cycles ago, where XRP is basically at the price it was at the end of a bull market, the insane bull market 2017. It's at this price at the beginning of a bull market. And I want to remind you, the XRP whales are accumulating 2.72 million worth of XRP shorts face liquidation if XRP reaches $3. So we have whales accumulating in this area and an insane liquidation area just above where XRP is right now. I don't know if we'll get it in the short term, but remember, or I should say, ask the question, why are whales accumulating? This is from yesterday. Whales have purchased over 830 million XRP in the last 24 hours. You think they're really accumulating the top of a bull market? Same thing with ADA. A massive surge in whale activity on Cardano ADA network in the past 24 hours. 687 transactions exceeding 1 million were recorded. Whales are just splashing away in these altcoins. Amidst Ethereum's rally this week, there has been a notable shift in its supply distribution. Large ETH wallets are accumulating aggressively, reaching an all-time high in supply ownership. Mid-tier and small wallet holdings hit record lows. What is happening, everybody? What are the whales doing? And I'm seeing this whale accumulation at the beginning of an altcoin season, while at the same time, when I'm just going randomly through my comments, I mean, I was going through my YouTube comments yesterday. I was just scrolling. It was almost no just positive comments. It's just people that are so bearish on altcoins. And I'm looking at altcoin charts. Yes, they're consolidating, but welcome to bull market consolidation. When you get a move, this is an ADA chart, by the way, when you get a move of 300% to the upside on a daily chart, you're going to get weeks of consolidation and very big dips. And there's a very strong possibility for ADA, for XRP, for Ethereum that the dip is not over, right? We have, what was this? I think a 30% dip or so from swing high to swing low. Very fast. I mean, didn't even feel that painful. There's still room to the downside for ADA. there's still room for consolidation for XRP. If markets are going to consolidate, say Bitcoin bearish divergence plays out and Bitcoin starts falling and we see XRP start falling, we have support areas. XRP could be getting ready to enter its most insane bull market ever and still right now dip to $1.45, right? To the 50-day moving average. We're looking at a 44% dip from where it is. And that's within context of getting ready to enter an incredible bull market. Now, all the while, go see what whales are doing if that happens. And I don't know if it will, but I asked the question again, are you going to let whales just own this bull market? Exchanges and market makers just love watching everyone squirm. They love faking everyone out. Up, down, up, down, down, up. They have patience. It's not even 2025 yet. Most crypto holders don't have patience. The crypto bull markets and bear markets are their world. We're just living in it. So that's why go to an ADA chart, zoom out. Go to an XRP chart, zoom out. Go to an Ethereum chart, zoom out. Understand where we are in the cycles of crypto right now, the beginning of an altcoin season. Let Bitcoin do its thing. Let Bitcoin and cryptos and all the altcoins take their turns. But for me, I'm gonna pace myself in this bull market. And those are my thoughts. I want to do some nice Bitcoin analysis on price action, but also just talk about the broader altcoin story that is happening right now, because I do see a lot of people that are like, man, and this is something that happens every cycle. You know, people get a little discouraged and worn out when they're very zoomed in on the charts and watching this price action every day. It's best to zoom out, and it's best to really just have a solid plan for this bull cycle, anticipating every single scenario. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, turn notifications on, and if you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting the like button. Your support helps the channel, and it means a lot to me. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.